Basketball Jones. Basketball Jones. What's happening, y'all? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is Total Chaos. We're going to go over all 6 of the NBA games that are on Saturday's card, and these 3 handicappers are going to let me know if they are going over or under the total. But before we get started, I want everybody to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And then make your way on over to Caesar Sportsbook. Type in the promo code MORNING. If you're in one of the legal states, they're going to match your first bet up to $1,001. And if you're in Louisiana, like our handicapper Sean Austin is, or if you're in New York, they're going to match your first deposit up to $1,500 when you drop $15 on your own. You guys don't want to miss out on this deal at all. All right, without further ado, let's get this party started. I've got from the Picks and Parlays handicapping team, Cameron Ross. Cam, how you feeling today? You're the champ right now. You're the champ.
Am I? I feel good. You know, like I told you, I've been sick. I just finally tested negative for COVID. Plays are still cashing. My plays on the show yesterday, they hit. So, you know, it's going.
Yes.
Stuff's doing well right now.
You're 6-0 on the Morning Wood Show. So I'm all over this. You're making my people money, and I love it. Timothy Earle from Earle Sports Bets. How you doing, friend?
Doing good. Keep on rolling through the season and making some money. So 6-game NBA slate. Now time to make some money with that too now.
Let's do it. I like the games happen today. Usually we do these Total Chaos videos on an overnight. But the lines weren't out yet, so we're doing them today. That's how we're rolling. Sean Austin down in Louisiana. How you doing, friend?
What's up, y'all? It's starting to warm up here. We're finally getting out of the winter. Yes, Louisiana does have the winter. So as the weather's heating up, we're trying to make our picks heat up too.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well said, sir. All right. So again, if you guys haven't seen the show before, we're going to go through the 6 games. They're telling me if they go over or under. Whoever gets the most correct wins. Cameron Ross, you beat Sean Higgs in NBA Chaos, so you are going to go first for us today. Let's find out what we're talking about. It's going to be the Celtics at the Pelicans, 212.5. What's your look on this one?
Yeah, you know, both teams are struggling as of late. The Celtics scored 92 points last night. The Pelicans are beat up. No Ingram. They have several guys day to day. I just think this is going to be, again, a defensive battle. But the biggest thing with me for the Pelicans is, you know, without Brandon Ingram, that takes 22 points and 5 assists. You know, that's 30-plus points off the floor for them. I think this is going to go under because both teams are struggling, and I look for a defensive battle here.
All right. Cam's taking it under. Tim Earle, what are you doing with this one?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking the under. Both teams are on second legs of back-to-backs. Brandon Ingram's beat up. Jonas Valanciunas has got a non-COVID illness, so that's 2 big players that are questionable for today's game. And if that's the case, that's taking a lot of points off the board. Boston hasn't really been scoring that much. New Orleans is very hit or miss, and I don't really think it's going to be that big of a defensive matchup. I think that the offense is just not going to be there. So I'm going to go under.
All right. I'm not mad at you for that. Sean Austin, you're coming in. What do you think about this one? Are we going to make it a 3-peat?
I'm not. I'm going to go over. Reason being, like Cam said, they're not very consistent and they're tired. Like Tim said, they're on a back-to-back. But defense is the harder thing to do, in my opinion. So since they could be lazy, all you got to do is make some easy layups and hit a few threes, and I think it can go over.
All right, I like that angle. Keep us going with the Pacers at the Mavericks. It's 217.
Obviously, everybody knows Dallas has been an under team all year long. They're 15 to the over, 32 to the under. Frankly, I think the public's starting to catch on, so I'm just going to go over. And I'm not super confident about it, but that's what I'm going with.
All right, well, let's ask Tim Earle. Are you super confident about an over or an under here?
I actually have this one bet. I'm on the under. The Pacers are on a second leg of a back-to-back after an overtime game versus the Thunder last night. And the Mavericks are bottom 5 in offense this year. And that's with Luka. He hasn't been the Luka that we expected this year. And the others on the Mavericks haven't been doing as much. Granted, this is a sneaky team, and they're still, I believe, 5th place in the West. So they're still in there. But I think there's going to be a lower scoring defensive matchup. I'm going to go under the 217.
All right, Cam, how about you, friend?
No, I'm gonna go over. The Mavericks scored 132 points their last game out. The game before that, they gave up 130. So it's the points seem to be coming there. But the Pacers games have had so many points in them. They just gave up 158 to the Hornets.
Charlotte.
Yeah, 158. They're just giving up so many points. I think this one's going to go over, even with both teams not being that elite. I just don't see a lot of defense in this game.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We're going to talk about holy crap, my screen just did something. The Kings at the 76ers. It's 223 points. Tim, take it away.
Yeah, this Kings team's been very frustrating lately. I bet 2 overs on them. They allow 121 and 128 points, and they go under. Their offense has just been non-existent lately. I like Payne though. I'm gonna go back over. I feel like this 76ers team can score enough, and I feel like they can probably allow just enough for this one to go over. I think this one will end up being a blowout where the 76ers probably score in the 120s, even close to 130. Get 100 points from the Kings. I think this game goes over.
Sean Austin, what do you think about it?
Like Tim said, the Kings have been really frustrating. They're literally 50-50 to the over and under right now for my numbers. Philly at home is 14 out of their 20. Anyway, they're 8 to the over, 14 to the under. I'm going under since they're home.
Under we go. Cameron Ross, lay it on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay under as well in this game. No Seth Curry, no Shake Milton, of course, no Ben Simmons, but Terrence Davis is out for Sacramento. But the big one is De'Aaron Fox. That's a lot of points, a lot of assists off the board. I don't think the Kings are going to score enough. I'm going to go under.
What do you think about the Raptors at the Heat? 208 and a hook, Cam.
Yeah, see, that one's tricky because that's a much smaller number than we've been dealing with. And both teams have a lot of guys out. Well, the Heat have more out than the Raptors. Fred VanVleet is day-to-day for Toronto. He's questionable. He may play tonight. No Kyle Lowry, no KZ, no Markieff. But I still think this one's going to get over. Both teams are still going to have enough scoring. They're still NBA teams. I think the Heat are probably going to score 110, 115 points. The Raptors will probably get close to 100, and that's going to push it over. All
right. I like your look on it. Tim, what do you got here?
Yeah, this is another one that I do have bet, and I'm on the over as well. VanVleet's day-to-day, but Kyle Lowry actually has him as questionable, which is a little bit more optimistic because normally when I've been seeing him the past couple of days, because it's personal issues, he's been out. Now it's saying he's questionable. That's saying that he might be able to play this game. So I think this is going to be 2 teams that are getting pretty close to healthy, and I could see this one being more of a shootout tonight.
All right. Sean Austin, how you feeling?
So I'm going to go under, and here's why. So I'm finding the more and more the season goes on, if there's a 15-point spread getting into the end of the fourth quarter, both teams just kind of give up and stop. And I feel like this can happen in this game. I don't know if it's going to be the Heat or the Raptors that get up to the big lead late, but if one of them does, I think it's going to sneak under right around like 205, 206.
All right. Wizards are at the Grizzlies. Tim, Earle, what you looking at here?
Yeah, this one's a little bit questionable because I've been going over a bunch with Memphis, but Wizards have had a pretty good defense this year. But I'll go over. I'll go over in this game. I think Memphis takes care of business, though. I think Memphis can probably score about 120, 125 by themselves. This Wizards team has just really been shaky. Last time we saw them play, I believe they blew the 35-point lead versus the Clippers. So that's not really good for them. So they might come back out and try to actually play well in this game. I like the over on this one, though.
All right, that's not good for anybody, I guess, unless you're the Wizards. Sean Austin, what do you think?
So both teams, out of their last 10 games in total between them, they've only hit over this number 4 times. And so for that reason alone, I'm going to go under.
All right, that's a good enough reason for me. Cam Ross, what's your reason for over or under?
Yeah, I'm going to go under in this game. 230. That's just a lot. Both teams are healthy, but the Wizards aren't winning. The Wizards are struggling, and they're really, really wishy-washy. The Grizzlies are scoring, but the Grizzlies will play some defense, and I think that defense is going to come into play and keep this game under the total.
That Grizzlies team, they are freaking fun right now. All right, Nets are at the Warriors, Cam. Finish us off.
Yeah, this one's going to be exciting, to say the least. James Harden's expected to play. Kyrie gets to play because it's on the road. Steph and Clay are going to play, because it's ABC. It's a primetime game.
Yeah.
If KD was playing, this number would probably be in the 240s. But either way, I think this one's going to go over. I think there's going to be a lot of offense in this game. It's going to be two high-powered scoring teams looking to really get out and run. I think the Warriors are going to score 110, in the 1 teens to the 20s, and I think the Nets are going to probably be right there close with them. I'm going to take the over.
All right. Sean, what do you think?
I am hoping we get a three-peat on this. Just saying. I'm going to go over. Steph just loves to put on a show for his home crowd. He loves when the crowd just roars when he has the ball, quiet when he shoots it, and then goes crazy when he makes the three-pointer. Even if he's from half court, he just loves to put on the show. Let's go over.
I love it. All right. Tim, are we making it a hat trick? What do you think?
We will, but this one's one of the ones that I'm not as confident in because I could see this one easily being a very defensive game as well. But I'll go over because you are getting Curry and Klay Thompson, Curry's not really shooting all that well this year. He's having one more of his down years. But Harden should be good. And whenever the Nets are on the road with Kyrie in, that's an extra, 20, 25 points a game. I'll go over with it as well.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough one because the public is definitely going to be on this over for sure. But I like this over as well. This is like the meeting of the Goliaths kind of a thing. This is that game. So we want to see it go over, Las Vegas. We want to see this baby go over. All right. So we are going to do a little bit of recapping here. Oh, crud. Here we go. Just screwing things up. No big deal. So we're going to do a little bit of recapping, but I want to remind everybody about Caesars Sportsbook. Check out the description of the video or go to Caesars Sportsbook app and put in that promo code MORNING. Get yourself hooked up. They're only going to be our sponsor through the end of January, so grab that free money while you can. Also, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It's very important. It allows us to continue doing what we're doing and bringing you guys free content. All right, here we go. Like a freaking professional. Tim Earle, what do you have lined up over at picksandparlays.net for our viewers if they're looking for premium plays, the kind you have to buy? What do you got for them?
College basketball, more college basketball. We line that up every day. Kind of tailing it back a little bit, not throwing out 50-plus plays a day. We do a best bet and a 9-pack and couple free plays will be thrown on there. So if you look on us, there'll at least be 1 to 3 free plays for college basketball a day up on the site. And then, of course, NBA and NHL plays. And then there should be some playoff game stuff. I know me and Nick disagree on the Kansas City game, but might be something up for San Francisco and the Rams. But lots of stuff coming up.
That's a beautiful thing. And don't forget, guys, subscribe to Earle Sports Bet's YouTube channel. It's a sister channel of Picks and Parlays. So you don't want to miss out. These guys put out a ton of free content every single day. NHL, NBA, college hoops, obviously. Subscribe to the Earle Sports Bet's channel. Cameron Ross, another Picks and Parlays handicapper. What do you got lined up for our viewers at home?
Yeah, I got a lot of picks today. I'm all college basketball today. I'm sure I'll be in the NFL tomorrow. I'll probably be in the NBA tomorrow as well. And, college basketball is really heating up. Into January, February is when everybody starts to play each other for the second time. And they're starting to jostle for their seating and their spots trying to get into the dance. So it's going to be a lot.
Let's dance. Sean Austin, how you doing, friend?
I'm good. It's been a little bit of a crazy handicappy time. No one's reached 40. Lenny always says whoever reaches 40 first usually takes the gold. I don't know if anybody's going to get there. If I go perfect for the next 3 days, I have a chance to be in the winning. So maybe I'm going to see what Cam and Tim have going on with their picks and ride along.
That's a very good call. And when you guys are at picksandparlays.net looking for the premium plays, don't forget to use the promo code YEAR. YEAR is going to save you 20% off the entire site. So you can get all the plays out of Earle Sports Bets. You can get all the plays out of Cam Ross. Get them together. Use the promo code. Save yourself 20%. You guys are going to have a ton of picks throughout the entire weekend. All right, so let's do the recap. Here we go. I like this with 3 players. It makes it a little more fun. Celtics are at the Pelicans 212.5. Cam and Tim agree it's going under, but Sean says it's going over. Pacers are at the Mavericks 217. Cam and Sean say it's going over, but Tim says nope, it's going under. Kings are at the 76ers 223. We've got Sean and Cam on the under. Tim's going over. Raptors at Heat 208 and a hook. Cam and Tim take it over. Sean is going under. Wizzlies. The Wizzlies. That's who's playing. It's the Wizzly game. 230 is the number there. Tim goes over, but Sean and Cam take it under. And we finally pulled the hat trick. Nets at the Warriors, 229. We all say it's going over. I'm probably going to bet on this one, as a matter of fact, just to have a little action on that game, because you know I'm going to watch it. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me on another round of Total Chaos. May the best capper win.
Good luck, guys.